Vous, who is this completely unknown player from, I mean, I don't mean to disrespect, but like he's against people like Faker and Rookie. He's knocked them all out and he's in the final. And I think that's one of the coolest things of All-Star is that you see all these people and you may not know them and they may not have like the biggest fan base like a lot of the other players, but they can make a moment and they can make like a great moment for themselves and show all the fans what they're worth. And I think this is what this All-Star has been, meeting a lot of new people, influencers being involved, and just being a celebration for the fans. But it's kind of crazy because when I was here last, so it was 6 years ago for IPL 5, and that's a tournament that everyone's like, oh, that was the best tournament ever. It was really cool, but that was also the beginning of my career. I remember I had like a really cheap camera and I was doing everything myself. It was like just the start, and I was really nervous constantly, and now I get to be on the stage, I get to wear things like this, people do my hair, people do my makeup, I get to talk to all these people, and I also think that I've grown up a lot. Obviously it's been so long, I'm old, but it's awesome to come back here and yeah, just relive some of the memories and make new ones. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I love League of Legends, so I still wanted to do League, but I've done only League for so long. So I felt that I also wanted to try and do some other things, maybe make my own schedule. And in my mind, I kind of want to work a little bit less because, well, you guys only see us on air, but there's a lot that goes on around it. You know, I don't live in my home country. I live in Berlin. I don't see my family very often. I sometimes travel 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks for MSI and for Worlds, and I just want to make some more time for my family and my friends as well. But in reality, I feel like I would just end up working more. That's good because then you guys get to see more of me, but we'll see. But you'll definitely see me a lot around League as well, but maybe also other games. So. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in Berlin for now because I'll be doing a lot of LEC, not ULCS. And then, but we'll see, maybe. I can move, so we'll see. Misfits. I'm so hyped about Misfits. Like, the fact that they got Gorilla, the fact that they got Febiven back, the fact that they changed a lot in their surroundings as well, you know, the PR team and the coaches and everything, I'm super psyched. I think they're going to be amazing. I think when we look at the top, we're thinking about Fnatic, obviously, G2, now it's Caps. What? Misfits, and then I don't really know, you know, Splice may have a good chance, Vitality will probably be very strong, but there's a big question mark for me for some of the other teams. But I really hope that there's again, you know, this year was all about Fnatic coming back, and they got the crown again. Don't want to trigger anyone. They won again, but I want to see them be challenged next year. Similar. Well, I think what's going to change mainly is since we have a new look, all the graphics and stuff are going to look very different. But I think already last year we took a step up for production, you know, we changed up the show, we did more like big intros instead of only analysis, so that'll be more of the same. Of course, we're looking at integrating as much players as we can still, and maybe doing even more content like we had Euphoria. We're looking into doing a bit more like that as well, so yeah, stay tuned. It'll be the same studio, for me actually the analyst desk at least. It'll change a little bit, but I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, I have to say just Worlds, because what the hell, you know, like we got there and then it was like, okay, Vitality's in the group of death, they're not gonna do anything. They beat Genji, like, and like they almost get out of the group, they end up losing to Cloud9. Fnatic makes it to the finals, absolutely crazy. G2 knocks out RNG in a best of 5. That whole event for me was like almost a dream. It was like constantly, it was like, what? No. So it was crazy. Yeah, that was kind of it. I mean, our finals were really cool as well in Copenhagen, so yeah, it's been awesome. Yo, and MSI, of course, because SKT, that was like the beginning, I think, you know. SKT did not have any big prizes this year, and RNG looked like they were going to win Worlds after they won MSI, but then everything changed, and I think that was my favorite, because it wasn't like, you couldn't predict anything this year, and that's what I like. I don't know, I actually think IG and RNG are going to be really crazy, and I think LCK is going to be back on top. I think it's going to be maybe the hardest year ever for the Western teams, and that sounds backwards, but I think because they did so well, the expectations are going to be that they do much better, but I think LCK is not going to let that happen again. So. Yeah, I'm super hyped. I think like you can't make a mistake by going to Paris. Like it's like the best thing ever, and we had our finals in the Accor Hotel Arena as well. I think it's a great arena. It's a very new arena. It's very awesome, and the acoustic is great, and the French crowd is already awesome. And then with the acoustic on top of this, I think the roof is going to blow off. I hope there's a Western team in the final. Maybe Misfits with SOAS. Who knows? I mean, fingers crossed, but yeah, I can't wait. I do. C'est très difficile, mais vous me manquez et on se voit au Accor Hotel Arena l'année prochaine à Paris. Voilà. Mouah, bisous.